Yo, this is so crazy. Like 9 million lowest ask. Like really? Like really? Is this what we're doing, people? Like Mellow 13s, lowest ask is 9 million. Come on now. Y'all know that's crazy. Y'all know that's crazy. $9 million. Y'all paying 9 million? Please let me know. Who's up in here? I have to go and look right now. I can't see. Okay. Please let me know. There we go. Okay, I see Ron up in here. What's goody? I see Detroit Kings. 313. What's up? What's up? What y'all doing up in there? Should I say what y'all doing today? Y'all know I ain't doing shit. I'm chilling. The Mellow 13s? Really? Ron, what you doing right now, nigga? The Mellow 13s, 9 million on StockX. Like, honestly, is that shoe authentic? And that was for like a 9.5. I just dropped a video. Stripes over jump, man. You stupid. Nigga, I don't even follow that whole checks over stripes and all that other bullshit. Nigga, I'm gonna wear what the hell I want. I'm gonna wear what the hell I want. I hope y'all don't sign up to that. Detroit looking over football. Who won? Did the Patriots play? I know that, or did the Giants? The Giants is playing now. Did the Patriots play? Did they win? Jers was good. Watching them Cowboys put in work. Ryan said, "Put it like who they playing? Who are the Cowboys playing?" Pats tie. Okay, okay. Nah, but really, yo, answer that question. Y'all niggas is in here. Answer that question for me. If the Mellow 13s got called back, the men's, I guess, the niggas who bought those pairs, backdoored them, got them however they got them, whatever. Are those pairs authentic? I just that's because yes, Nike endorsed them, but now that they're defected, you would call them what, B grades? You could say that they're B grades, right? But then what if they now if they release a new batch of them shits, won't them shits be the better version of the shoe? It's real and fake pairs out. Yeah, that's where I'm lost at now. Because the niggas that bought those pairs, how are they gonna give those pairs back to Nike? That's what I'm confused about. When Nike comes and or when Nike asks for them pairs back, people sending them pairs back. How do you send back pairs that you done already sold off pre-ordered wise? They ass anyway. Yeah, I don't really think it's a dope shoe. Like the colorway is cool, but it's not something that I could wear every day. You know what I'm saying? It's not a colorway that I could wear every day. So I didn't really look at the shoe like that, like to be like, oh, okay, that shit is fire. And then, like I said, there's been a lot of defect glue stains and whatever through Jordan Brand throughout the years. Why with this one, even down to what? Wasn't it like mold or some shit? Like some people's pairs was molding up or getting like stuff on the side of them. Like if they didn't wear them, if they just sit, you know what I'm saying? Like that didn't make Jordan defect. You know what I'm saying? That didn't make Jordan say, oh, "Okay, we're gonna pull those back too. We're not going to release those." Someone losing their contract. I see a lot of stores losing their contract. And if they don't lose their contract, it's because Nike knew what they was up to. But I know they should be getting penalized for it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be getting tickets and violations, and niggas won't have releases and a whole lot of shit. Cause that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just can't believe that this shoe done went up. Like, it just shot up. Like, and I mean, like I said, I try not to gauge everything by StockX, but when you do look at the shoe, because you got to figure now, StockX is obviously showing that the shoe was sold and given out before release date. You know what I'm saying? That's the proof. That's the first thing. That's why it's like I'm like, okay, a company like that, they already showing you, hey, we have the shoe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm the only one that be thinking that way. Wave Runners is doing good in price, right in the same range that I thought they would be, between 400 and 500. They ain't going nowhere. That's what I'm saying. Them shits is solid. That shoe is a solid shoe. That shoe is definitely not gonna. If anything, it's gonna go up in price. That's how I feel. It ain't never gonna drop. The 350. I mean, this next little rendition of the 350 might do good, but other than that, I think yeah, you should just chill on the 350. It's over for the 350. Like it's a cool shoe. Niggas are still going to rock it, but as far as just to release a whole new model, nah. Jordan brands still make Jordan ones and they get glittery if you don't wear them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So why do a recall on the 13? That's what I'm saying. That's what like I'm like I see what's on the surface. So I fully understand what everybody is saying, where they talk about the defects, the rumors, then they talk about the sizing rumor that the sizes was messed up with the shoe. And then I'm just looking past all that, like, okay, but Nike called those back for a reason. They released the younger, the GS, but Nike called the men's back. And yeah, you could say they were defected, but in any of these reviews, I never saw anybody say that they was defected or that they looked funny or you know what I'm saying? That they like something was wrong with them. So they had to look good enough to make it to these places, Foot Lockers, Champs, whatever. Then maybe if they said okay, they would have to be looking at every shoe. Like, look how deep this rabbit hole goes. Like, I don't understand that one. But now, okay, now that all of that has happened, that's where I'm at. I skipped past all of that. Now that we are where that's happened, now you have the shoe, and the shoe is out there in the public, on StockX, on eBay, on all these different platforms. And what do you think Nike is saying right now? That's why when people like that backdoor and shit and early pairs and pre-orders and what's the name, like all that shit is tied into finessing like inventory. That's what it basically boils down to. If you can finesse the inventory, then you're good. Definitely good. Finesse the inventory. I don't really care about the Jordan releases no more. Blush 500, Black Cement threes, and fuck everything else. Yo, you know what? I can't even argue with that. That sounds like something I definitely would subscribe to, Ron. I fucks with that one. Cause anything else is anything else just ain't gonna make no sense. So you know everybody on their football shit. I gotta get on that Black Ops. I've been hearing good things about that bad boy. You said the Giants playing Pats. Instagram. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, StockX is like the prices in StockX is crazy right now. Just watching them fluctuate. The high court purples is up there. That's what I'm saying. It's just like StockX be having shoes that and eBay and everywhere else has shoes that you're not supposed to have. And I know Nike knows this, so what are they doing? Said the shoe was fun until StockX go and pre-orders. Yeah, I think the shoe game was dope. Freaking the shoe game was dope until they took away the aspect of lining up. Had we still, you figure, had we still had to what's the name? If we still had to like, if we still had to line up to get shoes, I think the sneaker game would be way different right now. You said the pine ones. I'm not even attracted to. Nah, you don't like those green shits? TNR kicks, what's goody, my dude? You don't like them green joints, Ron? I think the purple ones are the better out of the pack. That's for sure. But you don't like those green ones? Mr. 300C was popping. I'm on Instagram too, y'all, so don't pay me no mind. Addicted to Fresh was goody. Those pine green ones, I like them. I like them. I like them. I can't say that Malice, my nigga. I can't say that they're better than the court purple. I think the court purple is going to be a dope Jordan 1 release. I think everybody's going to be on it. Kick it with Beezy. I think everybody's going to be on that freaking court purple. I think it's going to be a nice little ticket for resale too. But I think both in that pack are going to sell good. I think they both going to sell good. What's the word, my G? Nothing, Mississippi. We talking about them. The Mellow 13s going for 9 million. I can't decide whether they're real or fake. We talk about the court purple ones, the pine green ones. Pretty sure people looking to pick that up. I'm looking to get the court purple joints just to flip. How about them Cowboys? That's what Ron on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube Live too. That's what he's talking about. He said he watching the Cowboys put in that work. So I guess the Cowboys is doing their thing. Who they playing? The Giants? I think he said the Giants, right? Yeah, the court purples is fire. Hell yeah. I think the court purples is fire. The pine ones ain't bad too, though. That's what I'm saying. The pine ones ain't bad too. But if you had to pick one, if I had to pick one out of them, I would go with that. A touchdown and a field goal. Yeah, the Giants. Who's winning? The Cowboys? Cowboys winning? Steve Freeman, what's goody? Def, me too. Both worth it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. The Cowboys winning. Uh-oh. Same old shit, bro. You already know. Regular shit. Sunday, just chilling. Getting ready for tomorrow. Austin with the touchdown. Everybody up on these sports shits tonight. Football's on. I don't even watch it. Super Bowl, maybe. Ready for the purple ones. What he say? Say ready for the purple ones. If Jordan ones has no resale, no one would cop. But there's a lot of Jordan ones that don't have resale though, Ron. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Jordan ones that niggas don't really be on like that. Like that you ain't really got to worry about. My team lost to the Broncos by 1 point. Who's your team? The Mellows not dropping sucked. Yeah, but okay. What I've been asking everybody, now I'll ask IG, niggas in the IG. The Mellow 13s, okay? If since Nike pulled those back, the pairs that sold, backdoor, whatever, pre-ordered, whatever, the pairs that sold, the men's pairs, are those authentic or not? I mean, I know Nike was obviously would have sold them. Don't get it twisted. But I'm just thinking, are those authentic or not? Because they're going for crazy prices now. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, people not looking, people not looking at it like, hey, these pairs wasn't even supposed to go anywhere. So at most, I would give you what? I would give you B grade. I would give you B grades because if Nike drops another next month, Nike drops another batch of those. That's the real pair. That's how I'm looking at it. Steve Freeman said the 13s are trash. The pairs that sold backdoor, the color will run. Not worth the price point. Some people losing their jobs. Jason was good, 23. That's what I'm saying. Like those pairs that went out, they wasn't supposed to go out. So if Nike's asking for those pairs back, can you really get those pairs back? So all them niggas that be sitting up here on this pre-order shit and all this, you know what I'm saying? All this early pairs and all this other shit. Shit like this start happening. Imagine how many like if I would have pre-ordered this shoe and I got the shoe in the mail and then this happened, the release was like I'd be tight. I know if you could flip it for a nice little penny, whatever, do what you do, but I'd be tight. It may be a B grade, but people charging for exclusivity. Yeah, you are. It's exclusive, but it's not the official release. That's what my was stuck in my head. Did I cop the wave runners? Nah, yo. Nah, them that 6.5 sold out fast, bro. Fast. I could have doubled up for myself, but I wasn't. I already told y'all I wasn't gonna double up until I got Shorty's pair. My question is why only GS and preschool? Wouldn't they have the same flaws? Yo, see now we get into an even deeper conversation. If I don't hit on a shoe, I go to the next. I don't pay resale, only on grills, not new releases, not new release shoes. Cool, yeah, I feel you. Now you start looking at how I'm looking at it. Like, all right, so now they only release GS. Yeah, we know sometimes it's not the same materials they use, whatever, whatever. But wouldn't it be the same problem? Because if they both went through quality control and got shipped and all that other shit, that's what I'm saying. So I'm looking at it like, yo, did Nike pull this back to kind of out whoever's doing what they doing? Like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We just gonna pull these bitches back and count again and count everything up and see if these niggas still got. We sent y'all 500 pairs. We're pulling it back up. We need you to ship us back 500 pairs. Alias was goody. I work for Finish Line. We only got men's and they got messed up. I mean, I know some people that said they was messed up too, but then those pairs that went out that they couldn't have been that messed up. Reckless gang. Like just think about it. Like we sent y'all 500 pairs. Now we need those 500 pairs back. What the hell do they do? What do you do? So this is to me this is I don't really think I mean yes okay the defects whatever but think about it like I said I dropped a video I said there's been defects on shoes, a lot of Nike shoes that they didn't pull. Nike could be doing it, you right, you might be right, Ron. Nike could be doing it to build hype, but I also think Nike doing it to see who got their hands in the cookie jar. I think Nike doing it to see who has their hands in the cookie jar. I'm serious. That remember there was a little hiccup back with the homage to Holmes. Remember the homage to Holmes? When Nike knew the number Jordans that they sent certain stores, whatever, out there in Chicago, and then they said, "Hey, send them pairs back. We coming to the store to check." If Nike don't get them pairs back, maybe what addicted is right. People lose their job. Of course. I mean, yeah. What's left? Because how do you explain that? Ron said homage to Holmes was overrated. I that whole split shoe shit didn't. What's the name? The last, like I said, I thought the top three was the best rendition of that. Once you cut a whole shoe straight down the middle, it kind of it just throws off everything. To me, in my opinion, it throws off the whole look of it, the whole shit. I'm on IG live, on YouTube live, and to YouTube, I'm on YouTube live, on IG live. All right. So if it just seems like I'm talking to people that y'all don't see in the comment section, it's because they either commented on IG or I'm reading a comment on YouTube. Shout out all three on YouTube. Shout out all seven up in here with your boy. What Elliot said. They better that's trash as upper for 3M change. True. Maybe Nike is fishing, bro. You could be right. I like them. Don't have them though. One day for the low. Yeah, I think I don't think they were worth the price point. Obviously, I think a lot of these Jordans coming out are 160 at max. 160 at max. A lot of these random colorways and things like that. I think the 190 to 220 price point should have good material and be for the OG colorways. So all of these GRs, or maybe for the collabs, they can be in the 190, 220. But for all these GR colorways or these just regular random shits, they just making up 150, 160 max, like for shoes. You know what I'm saying? Talking that football. I'm still a gig too. Getting that chicken, getting that chicken. Yeah, but I didn't subscribe to the homage to Holmes. But remember when they called those pairs back? So you never know. Nike gotta do, you gotta figure at some point Nike gotta do something. They gotta do something. Or they at least gotta look like they're gonna do something. Because they're already, yes, they're making their money, but to a business, you gotta think, they thinking, look how much more money we could be making if these niggas wasn't skimming off the top. Or if these niggas wasn't making money off our hard work. Because you got to figure with a reseller, all the reseller got to do is wait for them to hit the store and clean the store out. Nike going to get expensive, I think, because of Trump's tariffs on China. I don't know. Best YouTube roasters. Best YouTube roasters. That's freaking what's it there? Yes, you aliens. I about to say I ain't no roaster. Detroit King said, "Did you go see White Boy Rick?" I'm going to see Wednesday. Today, I dropped a video today, and I went to go see The Predators. The Predator, and I don't know why I keep saying The Predators. I've been saying that all day. Predators, just adding the S, but whatever. But I went to go see that today. But on Wednesday, I'm gonna go see White Boy Rick. That's a fact. I definitely want to see that. I saw Peppermint before that though. Peppermint was fire. Peppermint was fire. I saw the Meg before that. Then I just saw what's the name today? Not completely buying the defect narrative. Shipment go out way before release date. Thank you. Kick it with it. Thank you, kicking it with Beezy. I've been saying it. I can't. If that's what you want to tell us, fine. Go ahead and tell us that. That's the defect, whatever, whatever. And I'm pretty sure there'll be things on the shoe that will are supposed to convince us of that. You know what I'm saying? That would be proof of it. I'm not saying that that's not possible, but these shoes have been sitting and waiting to be sold for a good 3 weeks now, if not a month, in these stores. We know. I know people that work that said that shoes been like, you know what I'm saying? We all know that shoe's been there for a minute now. And with, once again, like I said, go to StockX, look on YouTube, like there are reviews. That means the shoe is no longer where it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? The shoe's no longer where it's supposed to be. So fuck it. Like, don't piss in the cup and tell me it's lemonade, nigga. Nah, nigga, that that 13 is out in the streets right now. So regardless whether you saying it's a defect or paint or glue or sizing or whatever you want to say it is, there's niggas out there that done paid top dollar, done paid pre-order price, done paid early look price, done paid, you know what I'm saying, some guap. Done paid some guap to freaking you know what I'm saying, to get this early pair, to get this pair now, and come to find out that bitch y'all pulling it back and not even making an official release. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem I'm saying. It's not an official release. Black Klansman was fire. Yo, I'm trying to go catch that shit, but the way my working schedule is and my old lady's schedule is, it's like we never get to catch. I don't really be doing that. Like, you can go to the movies nowadays and just off tickets and like popcorn spend like $50, nigga. So I'll be trying to catch that first showing. Anything by 12, you know what I'm saying? Call me cheap if you want. Will will the companies that release them early lose their Nike account? That's, to me, that's everything that's all up in the air right now. That was the perfect pair on YouTube. Asked that. I think I think they'll be fined, and they might not be able to get a release or two here or there, depending if it gets found out. Steve Freeman said, "If you like them 13s, that's cool. I don't knock anyone rocking a shoe. For me, knocking a shoe for me, they're not worth the price point. Yeah, yeah, that 13 to me is not worth it. But it's a dope shoe. It's a good shoe, and I mean, if you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of it to go and buy, but well, to me, it's more along the conversation of everybody's always, has that talk about pre-orders and early pairs and backdooring and just everybody always talks about that system of how it works and things that are done. And now we have a topic to talk about. It's in your face now. The shoe is a defect. Nike should be asking for those pairs back, because then what are they going to do with those pairs if they didn't release them on that date? You see what I'm saying? So they should be asking for that shipment back. What are you guys going to do? I go to the website F movies that I owe lots of ads, but I see all new release movies. I never heard of that freaking what's the name? DM me that movies joint, cause I don't know if you put the space or underscores. I just see F movies. That what's the name? DM me that. I've been looking for a couple good sites. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got a Fire Stick, so you know what I'm saying. If I want to wait, I don't really have to go to the movies, but it's I like that. That's me and my old lady's joint. We just like to go peep movies and chill, talk shit. Oh, Detroit, I'm on IG. I see you putting the eyes. You probably like, yo, who the hell's he talking to? I'm on Instagram Live and YouTube Live, so I'm talking to everyone, but just back and forth. What's everybody's next cop though? You know the typical. Man, did you see them all red fours might be coming out this year? Yeah, I saw those. I'm not a big fan of all red shoes either. I figure you only need like one or two in your arsenal. What the fuck else you going? What the fuck else you gonna match with an all red shoe? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, I saw that for. I'm just ready for next year. Really, I'm ready to get this other pair of Wave Runners out the way. I'm ready to get a pair of Concords. That's light work, and then it's all right after the Concords drop. It's all concentration on Bread Force. That's it. There's nothing. The Pine and Core Purple need both for trade bait. Yeah, I feel you. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting it to either flip or trade. One of those ones. That's about it. I collect four, so it's going in my collection. Okay, cool. I got you. Yo, with you collecting fours, and this goes for any shoe, because I was talking this, I was in the comment section or something last night. I think it was in the live, Skinny's live shit. But with you collecting fours, do you collect a four even if you don't like it? Because I was like, damn, like I collect. I collect, you know what I'm saying, certain models, but if I don't like the colorway of the model, even though I love the four or I love the five or I love the six, whatever the model is, I'm not just gonna get it. The Concords are the next short thing I'm copping to keep TNR kicks. I hear you. Excuse me. Definitely, yeah. Concords that's the next Jordan I'm copping is a Concord. So for myself, it's just a Concord. Thoughts on the not for resale ones or whatever they are called? Uh, they cool. They cool. I'm not a crazy I don't need all the crazy things to a one. Like the traditional breads and Chicago's maybe, or you know what I'm saying? Like Royals, like those three right there, I'm good. Anything else extra of that is cool, but it's not like I'm gonna kill myself to get them. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "Fuck now, cop what you like." No L's. Ones is what they call. I like all fours, but one is just in DS condition because they're ugly as hell before the motorsports. Yeah, but do you cop all your fours? That's all I'm saying. If you don't like them, do you still get them because they're four? Uh, Jordan, I'm looking. Ron said he only looking for the Concords, the only new Jordan he want to cop. Need the no L's ones too. Yeah, the motorsport fours are fire, not the black colorway though. Yeah, the motorsports are hard. And he said, "Yeah, I do, bro." Ouch. For real, you do? Damn. I would have argued somebody down the other day too if we got into that debate that nobody does that. But okay. Anybody else can agree with that? Like, even if you don't like a shoe, if it's a model of a shoe that you fuck with, Schmally, gang, gang. Hell shit. If you don't like a shoe, you still get it. I like fives. Like that's one of my favorite fives. Probably, yeah, that's my favorite five. My favorite model. But if I don't like the colorway on it, or I don't like, the materials on it, I'm not buying it. And that goes for the threes. That goes for any model. You know what I'm saying? Like Perfect Pair said, I collect threes, but not every colorway. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like you could be a collector of that model and not get every colorway, but you also can get every colorway. That's why I ask people. You know what I'm saying? That collect and collecting numbers like that. I never understood collecting one silhouette of Jordans. Well, it's not saying that the person only collects fours. They're just saying out of the silhouettes that they have of Jordans, he likes the four. Like that's his thing. That's his silhouette. Like this year, I clamped down on just threes. Like, but OGs, like, you know what I'm saying? Black cements. I want the mochas. I'm so glad the mochas is coming out now. I need 2 pairs of those. So I'm putting it out there now. If you have a pair a size what's the name? 8.5, you try and let it go for retail, holla at me. I'll pay shipping. I'm not paying no crazy price on the mochas, but I know I know one pair of mine is gonna be locked in already, and I just need another pair. And then the bread fours. That's what I said. Like I'm already looking at February, birthday month. Like anybody looking to get me something, a pair of bread fours. Freaking iPhone just went blitz. You know when your shit get too hot, start bugging out. iPhone look like it's so hot that shit like it's about to pop. Can't wait for the bread fours and black infrareds next year. Yeah, the infrareds is a long time from now, nigga. Next summer, them shits is coming out. But the bread fours, that's in the bag. You all should be ready for those. That's a fact. Other than that, though, what's everybody doing? Passing on the infrared sixes. Why? Why are you passing on those? They finally giving us the shoot away We hope the way we want it. And you trying to pass? So if they killing the OGs, I bet the new Bucks are gonna be ass. Yo, honestly, I have a feeling that I have a feeling that all the materials is gonna be on point. I have a feeling, yo, that they're gonna get. It's about that time. Like this is what Nike has to do. It's at this point in time. This is just what Nike has to do to like keep the ball rolling, to keep the hype going. Finishing out from the Concords. Sure. Hell yeah. They messed up the chutneys. True. I feel you. I hope they don't mess up these I hope they don't mess up these mochas. Because these mochas look like they're gonna have something wrong with them. That's the messed up part. The mochas look like they're gonna have something wrong with them. Because they're too fucking dark. Too damn dark. Mochas are auto cop. I hope they do them right. Yeah, man. They're definitely an automatic cop. The problem is that fucking the problem is that freaking the pictures that we seen on them, they not right. They not right. I hope it's not that fucking true blue fucking true blue 3 material. And then it's a light brown. It's not as dark as these pictures lead it to believe. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like it's really a mocha. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking hot chocolate mix before you know what I'm saying? The powder. It's that color. It's like it's real light. It's not as dark chocolate as those pictures are. So I hope they really don't mess it up. They already fucked up on the the Fresh Prince motherfuckers. Like they've already fucked up on that. So the least you could do is get the mochas right. Give us a fucking shoe with no lace holes or laces or fucking lace locks. Like who thought of that? Like in Jordan, like who thought of that? That makes no sense. Like who thought to give us a shoe like that? Like I don't know. Say if the leather like all white joints with the clear hang tag, I'm good. Hoping the color in hand is right. Yeah, that's all we can hope for, yo. Because at this point, niggas be getting the early pitches, but niggas don't ever be getting the best looking pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like official pictures. Because even if once the official pictures have come out, you don't know if that's the lighting, if that's how they shot the picture, if that's how they, you know what I'm saying? Like Nike, I've seen a couple of Nike pictures or sneakers at pictures and shit like that where I'm like, that shade is a little off for damn, the pair I got wasn't as tumbled as this pair in the picture or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the general, what's goody? Oh, we just talking. We just talking. Whatever you talking about. What's on your mind? I dropped a video too, everybody. So go check it out. I ain't doing shit. It's normal, regular shit. That's how I figured. I figured like, yo, now I'm just gonna have to. Whenever I feel like shooting a video or doing something, I'm gonna drop something. It's not no incredible shit like, you know, your bigger YouTubers, but it's me just kicking it raw, straight, straight shooting, talking to y'all like I normally am. You know. Did I see the new vid? Damn D posted. You talking about the one about uh how he was talking about exposing what's the name, Unbreakable? Yeah, I seen that video, and that's what I have to say about the Mellow 13. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like I said. This is not shots at Unbreakable. This is not agreeing with DMD. This is not what's the name. This is strictly for the conversation. Can someone please just answer me that? What do you call those shoes? What do you call those shoes? That was just about to be sold and now not sold and now called back. And I pre-ordered them bitches to somebody for $500, $450. I don't know. B grades, exactly. That's why I said, I was like, yo, I can't say they're authentic because they're not part of an official release, but they was there for Nike, so I guess you could call them B grades, right? So I see you. I see you, Zay. Zay the General said they B grades. Okay. So now look at the pre-orders. That's what I said. I understand where Damn D coming from, but Damn D just, I guess he just, it's more like he clowns it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to have a conversation with a nigga that's going, you know what I'm saying, make light of the situation and clown you, especially when you've been upholding yourself as if you're, I can't say so better than niggas, but you know, talking like you in a different league. You know what I'm saying? You in another league than niggas. That's what it's really about. So now what do you do? Because I would be fucking tight. If I paid for a pre-order and got that shoe, was it? Some people might be happy because the way I see the narrative is if like the Mellow was worth more now, like it's worth a lot of money. Like I said, StockX got it up there for 9 million, size 9.5. Somebody got like and mad bids and $500 and all that other shit. I'm not paying $500 for a shoe that Nike might release next month. A better batch. He is troll, but Unbreakable needs to fight back. Fight back with what? What can he fight back? That's the thing with social media and what's the name of it? From what I see, like Damn D ain't really saying nothing that ain't out there on social media or that Unbreakable hasn't already put out there himself. I'm demanding a refund. Word, yo, I would want my money back. Can you say you're helping the people while selling GRs for 300? But see, then comes the game where you say, like I said, where he says, hey, we don't know what they're gonna do, and that's true. We don't know what the shoe is gonna be worth before what's the name. We can assume and come up with a logical guess, but we don't really know what that shoe is gonna do. But now with the defect that Nike's saying they pulled them back, I wonder is he meaning Unbreakable, but I'm not, this is not about Unbreakable. You know what I'm saying? This is not to be, what's the name? I'm just saying in general, those dudes and places that do those pre-order situations or Those people that backdoor pairs from stores and sell them and things like that. What do you do if the person turns around and says, "Hey, I want my refund. This isn't the real. This isn't the real Mellow 13." Do you give the shoe? Do you give them their money back? He said, "Yes, we do know if resell within 20 on StockX the week of, they're gonna sit." See, I don't watch StockX like that. Like my prices never really. It's crazy. My prices never really range with StockX, but I guess they're similar. But I don't really look. I look at StockX if I'm going to go debate like at a consignment shop. Like if I'm heading to a sneaker store and I'm about to like finagle a deal, or some trade, or go there and try to sell them something, whatever, whatever. That's when I look at StockX. But as far as like the gauge of where I think a shoe is going, I never really peep StockX to see. I always wait for the shoe to release and see how the demand is. You know what I'm saying? How to hype the people on. Yeah, it's always best to just refund. He said, "I think it's best he just refund everybody before things escalate." Exactly. But are there people out there, people that bought, what I'm saying, pairs from him saying they want a refund? Because that's the one thing I big up that I support Unbreakable with. Even though DMD says what he says, what I'm saying? I support him in if ain't nobody complaining about paying Unbreakable's prices that's paying it, then like we can all say what we want. Like DMD can say what he want. Y'all in the comments, we can chop it up and talk about and say what we want. But ain't none of us buying Unbreakable's pre-order. So I really don't have no horse in the race. You know what I'm saying? Like it really doesn't matter to me if a nigga wants to pay him $500 for a shoe that's 200. That's on them. That ain't something I would do, but that's on you. But now if the guy that just paid the 500 is the one complaining, then I can look at it and be like, okay, cool. But if somebody who's complaining about it or talking about it and they ain't paying the price from Unbreakable, you know what I'm saying? What we have to say really doesn't affect anything. It's just our opinion. You know what I'm saying? StockX is the standard now. It's easy to tell when and when not to buy a shoe. Okay. Well, Zay, I see what you say. He said whether they ask or not, him personally, he would give them a refund because he wanted to be real deal 100. I don't see him giving refunds. I mean, that would be you. Me, I can't say I would give refunds either. I would ask niggas if they want a refund. I would ask them. I don't say I don't think I would give a nigga a refund off of strength because then I gotta hope that the nigga send me the shoe back. So then, yeah, I'd be like, yo, send me back the shoe, the exact shoe that I sent you. Cool, we could do a refund. I would need the shoe back though. And I think if you do it that way, that might be cool. You know what I'm saying? If because I'm pretty sure some people, like I said, the way they're saying it, some people might want the shoe. They might keep the shoe. Oh, this was a deep. You know what I'm saying? That they're looking at it a totally different way, which I understand that way. They're looking at that too. He says it's Unbreakable's influence though. These young boys don't know any better. It's taking advantage. I resell but left YouTube because of it. You left YouTube because of reselling? That's why you left YouTube? Because of YouTube. I mean, because of reselling, you left YouTube? Chris Petty said there have been a lot of bad quality releases recently. Did you see the pair of Raptor 4s Heads Kicks had with the threads and glue stains? Jordans be on that bull sometimes. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Of all these releases, if I won't even say all these releases. You just name one, the Raptor 4s. What did they? They pushed them back, but they released them. The way they talking about these joints is they not releasing them. You can't release them. You can't say that they had defects. Pull back the, you know what I'm saying? Pull back the men's pair, and then what? A week later, gonna drop them. What you gonna drop? The pairs that you got in the store next week? No, you gotta reassure people that it's a new batch. If you're gonna sell it at all. That's what I'm saying. That's the tricky part. What y'all talking? Said I guess I'm saying is I can't do both. You can't videos on how to cop and then turn around and price gauge the same people. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. How I look at this, yo, I don't tax niggas crazy. I don't tax niggas crazy. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm selling by somebody something, like I just sold a pair of zebras, I sold them for under retail. It was due to a flaw that was on them, but it was under retail. But most of the time, if I'm selling something and it's to a total stranger, I don't tax you crazy, but I have to tax you something worth my time and effort for going to get it, and you just sitting back chilling, pressing the button, getting the pair. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for the service. My services, should I say. But you also don't see me on here doing videos along those lines. If I'm helping niggas out, or it's because I'm just talking and I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm giving my theories and, talking my shit. That's the difference from me saying, hey, because if you want to call me a reseller, I'm gonna be like, okay, then I'm a reseller. Like, I might resell a pair once a year or something like that, but still, you're making the same point. If it's my people, it's retail and shit. I'm not getting that money. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because I'm not gonna tax my homies. I'm not gonna tax my homies unless my homies with it, and then I know on the other end it's gonna be vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Cause I gotta throw my man something if he could sell it for. My man could sell it for 100. I at least gotta throw him 50, half of what he would make on the what's the name. You know what I'm saying? With a total stranger, I'm gonna want the whole bag. But yeah, that sneaker shit, man. I'm excited to see how this turns out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be mum's the word. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be real low. Niggas are gonna forget about it in a day or two. Like nobody's really gonna care or be thinking about that shit. But that nigga you thought that was in, you know what I'm saying? That nigga that was working in your nearest, your local sneaker store. If you don't see him anymore, the Mellow 13s is why you don't see him anymore. If you see some store managers no longer there, or acting a little different. This is why. I think Nike trying to get it right before the Concords, to be honest, because they know they're gonna be sending hella pairs over here. There's hella pairs of Concords here already, I believe. So I think Nike trying to get it right. That is the Christmas shoe. I think that is the stocking. What they call them? Stocking stuffers. That shoe is going to be the shoe that everybody asks for Christmas. It's too easy. Even if you don't ask for it, that your parents, your aunt, uncle, cousin, like that's what they're gonna what's the name. Getting older is crazy. I'm starting to hate most J's. I've been through most of these releases twice now. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I don't have to keep up with the Joneses no more because I done been through 1 through 23. Shit, a few times. A few. Probably just a little over one handful of times. So I don't really feel like I got to keep up with the Joneses now when it comes to every Saturday. Every Saturday now, I'd rather go cop something I like or cop something that I really want. A lot of these cops and these pickups are for the are for the review though. So you know what I'm saying? Like people still keeping that alive, I guess. I like to watch content about shoes more than watch a review of a shoe. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go watch somebody talk about the sneaker game or talk about a certain shoe than actually go watch a on foot or what's the name. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, I think the tide has changed. It used to be niggas used to watch every sneaker review from one of their favorite reviewers, but now it's not like that. I've been wanting just out of the box stuff, new silhouettes. Exactly. Jordan got to come with something new, man. Something that's not athletic. Like they went straight into the basketball athletic. It's back to that ever. For after 23, they just went back into being a basketball shoe. It's no longer a lifestyle shoe. And I think that's why most people would just say 1 through 14. Because 1 through 14 was nobody was niggas was playing ball in those. But niggas was getting fly. 1 through 14, niggas was getting fly. That's what you was going for. You wanted a fresh pair of J's so you could stunt. You ain't want a fresh pair of J's so you could go try to dunk from the foul line or hit a fadeaway or run down the court with your tongue hanging out your mouth. Pause. Niggas wanted a fresh pair of Jordans because we was going to the club, we was going to a party, cookout, taking pictures, just wanting to get fresh, heading to school, you know what I'm saying? Like work, whatever. That's what niggas was copping Jordans for. That's a fact. Salute all three, fucking with your boy. I'm just on here kicking the shit, wasting time. With your boy. Trying to see how long I've been on this bitch. I'm just on here kicking. Shit don't give me a time stamp though. Oh, let's see. Anything new on the Grizzam? Funko Pop's about to get serious. It's a whole lot of shit. Them shit's coming up. Everybody's on Funko Pops right now. This is crazy too. Like, we gotta chill. We gotta calm down, guys. Real subject here. Why are black YouTubers view counts so low? There are some YouTubers with 300 to 500K and like 10K views. That's a good question. That's a good question. He said, let me read it again. He said, why are black YouTubers view count so low? There are some YouTubers with 300 to 500K and like 10K views. Sheesh. I guess you're saying black due to the fact that you must have already looked and seen that the majority of the black side of YouTube is lower than the white side. First, I'll just say some of the white YouTuber dudes or sneaker YouTube dudes, they more bring in, they attract kids and like the younger generation, you know what I'm saying? And they talk their language, you know what I'm saying? They talk their hypebeast shit, which they might not necessarily be hypebeast. They might really like the shit, but they talk their hypebeast shit. They own the Supreme. Everything that I fuck with, like fashion and what's the name. But you got to remember, these is kids, so they talking that high fashion brand shit. They're selling that high fashion brand shit. They're wearing the high fashion brand shit, and that's like nonstop. They're connected. Like they got a little bit more better plugs, and I mean, not to even play a race thing, but they're more invited. You know what I'm saying? These companies, they're looking at the numbers, true, but they're also looking at the demographic that they can present you to. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these black YouTubers, they're changing from sneakers. Like, that's what I was saying last night. I was like, yo, a lot of these dudes is just, now they're vloggers. They're full-time vloggers. They're doing vlogs and shit. Like, yeah, they're keeping it sneaker related, but they're doing vlogs. And then as for the views, they've already told you how fucking YouTube is gone now. Like, YouTube, the analytics of how it works and how your video gets on this page and shown this many times and recommended here and this and that, and how much they're paying for a view and the ads and this and that. There's so much that goes into it. That's why I wouldn't necessarily just say it's black YouTubers or white. You know what I'm saying? 2 to 3 years ago, black YouTubers numbers were way better than this now. I wonder where and why the shift happened. The shift happened because niggas is sick of fucking sneaker YouTube, nigga. Honestly, when's the last time you watched a shoe review? When was the last time you went and watched a sneaker review? And whose sneaker review did you watch? Because if you type in the shoe, you're going to get thousands of niggas reviewing that shoe, whether it's real or fake. It ain't like it was before. Before, there was maybe like 10, I would say 10 to 20, maybe 10 to 15 sneaker YouTubers on YouTube that we all watched. Like, everybody was up to date on these people's fucking channels. Now, nigga, there's a channel for anything. Unbreakable for the most part. See, I don't watch. That's what I'm saying. I've never really watched him. Mike Rich, I watched a couple. I watched him early, like when he was on. But I was watching Mike Rich when he was at the like 60 to 70 mark. I never watched Unbreakable until like people started talking about, you know, all the back and forth, and like maybe a video here and there, but I never really watched Unbreakable Kicks videos. That's no shot to him. He had, you know what I'm saying? He got a dope collection and shit like that. So following and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's a shot to him. I just never really watched him. There's so many people you can watch on YouTube, bro, that you can come across. Like the other day, I was asking Ron if he knew of a couple of people, and he's like, nah, nigga, I ain't never heard of them niggas. And that's what I'm saying. And these are people that are starting to make noise in YouTube and shit like that. So it's just like whether whether you've been in the game or not, it doesn't really affect the views nowadays. Niggas can have 1 million views and still seem to like it struck. Because you got to figure, when you think about like how followers and subscribers and everything, as far as Instagram and social media and things like that, you have people that might sign on, get a YouTube account, watch your shit, subscribe to your shit, and then they might never go on YouTube again. Or they might not sign into their name and go on to YouTube, and now you just getting a view from them. Or you got niggas that might never look at your video, or should I say watch your videos, but never subscribe to you. Like, so if you got a view for every subscriber you had, niggas would be doing regular numbers. You know what I'm saying? They would if you had 10,000 subscribers and every subscriber was active on YouTube and watched your video, that's 10,000 views, period. Because you have 10,000 subscribers, 1 view per subscriber. You see what I'm saying? That would be your average, but it's not like that. It's not like that when it comes to YouTube. Quick question about the Graham Hancock situation you talked about earlier. What are your thoughts on the ancient Egyptian civilization? Yo, that gotta be a troll, because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You got to be trolling. CWA. It sound like DTs, nigga. With a name like that. Yikes. Appreciate you coming through, but I don't have no clue what the hell you're talking about. I think it said Graham Hancock. Pause. But yeah, perfect pair. That's what I feel why. It's the game, my nigga. Like niggas like to chop it up and talk shoes and things like that, and niggas have their own little cliques that they watch. You know what I'm saying? People that they follow. And once you have your own little following, niggas don't really waver outside of that. And if you do, you got to be getting put on by somebody that talks to you every day to be like, hey, you ever watch so-and-so's videos? Oh, you should go watch so-and-so's videos. Or you might catch them on a podcast, or you might catch them on the browse on Instagram, or it might be recommended. It might pop up on your YouTube feed. You know what I'm saying? Like, but views don't, like, subscribers don't equate to fucking views anymore. And even you can do I've seen some people do collection videos and them shits barely break 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you like, damn, you done put all this time. And that's because it's just oversaturated. It's too much on YouTube. It's too much. So now you got to pick your select. Like, I'm subscribed to niggas and I don't watch their videos. I might catch one every 3 weeks, maybe. And it's not because I don't want to watch their videos. It's just because I'm busy watching other stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you fall down the rabbit hole of YouTube, you end up watching one video that links to this video, that links to that video. Next thing you know, you watching some other shit that you would never fuck around. I remember one day I ended up fucking at the end of maybe 2-3 hours. I was watching fucking dominoes, like world record domino fall, like the little domino chips. Like why the fuck am I watching that? Like, but fucking the rabbit hole of YouTube, nigga. You might start off to watch something else and then end up a million other places. So niggas don't just run to YouTube for sneakers shit no more. Especially not to watch no review on no shoe. I know I don't. I'm not saying everybody else. I'm just saying me. So just imagine there's a bunch of other niggas like me that don't watch shoe reviews. We rather watch more of the vlogs. Um, you know, more. I like to watch more of the conversations. You know, the podcasts or the debates, or you know what I'm saying, things like that. Reviews are getting tougher to watch anyway. People are giving opinions on loaner pairs. Former content so dope as he gives a review on stuff months after. Yeah, niggas like Former, I fuck with Former. Former Simpson and what Young Buckets, his brother. I fuck with that channel. I fuck with Jack Slade. I fuck with Zaya, Just for Kicks 212. Like I just fuck with niggas just off of their random content. Like when I finally do catch up on, you know what I'm saying, YouTube and shit like that. That's what I like to watch. I like to watch niggas that's gonna give honest opinions, but they're not chasing the next shoe, the next hot shoe to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like Jack Slade, he's really an info guy, and he really can't be biased because he gets sent so many different pairs from different brands and things like that. We was talking about him yesterday. Like that's why I fucks with his channel. Foma, same thing. Foma's already reviewing. I like Foma's when he I wore this for 30 days or I wore this for this and that. Like I like watching his reviews like that. Just for Kicks 212 and Zaya, them niggas are just like real. Those are just like real down to earth dudes that they be telling like life stories and where trips they was in when they wore this shoe, like just random life shit that has to do with sneakers and has sneakers, tangled into it. I like shit like that. That's the type of niggas I like to watch on YouTube. Shoe reviews is like 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not sitting there watching that. Renadad Benedict, what you think about Mark Quinn? What? Who the fuck is Mark Quinn? I have no. They gonna make me Google shit. Well, I don't know. There's gotta be some trolling shit. Mark Quinn. Let's see. See that he's an artist. A British artist. He's an artist. I guess that's all I can say. Honest opinions are hard to find. Yeah, because I mean everybody has an agenda. Everybody's working towards their own agenda. You know what I'm saying? Some people's agenda is to go further and to go further and be what they want to be. Nah, man, the rapper, Mark Quinn. Mark Quinn's a rapper. Nigga, you trolling. Mark Quinn, rapper. Nigga, it ain't saying nothing about no Mark Quinn rapper. I'm on Google. Shit. Hit me on Instagram, DM me some Mark Quinn shit I could watch on YouTube or something. And then I'll let you know what I think about him. No, but yeah. Honest opinions are hard to find in YouTube due to the fact that everybody has an agenda. I wish y'all would bring back the podcast with old girl and 2 times. Yeah, man, that was good times. That was good times, bro. But it ain't coming back. That ain't coming back. That has a lot to do with just like I said, people have different opinions and different feelings in this sneaker game. And sometimes you just go your separate ways. I wish everybody the best and keep it moving. Y'all birthed this shit. Yo, it's crazy. Like a lot of niggas don't know. Like I wouldn't say we birthed it. I just say we came in at a time that nobody was doing it, and we was doing it. And now, but I'm glad to see that the podcast now is flourishing. Like you know what I'm saying. There's a bunch of podcasts out there that are doing their damn thing. So, and trust me, I'm on the verge of trying to put together something right now. It's just finding, like you said, it's just finding those people that are trying to do the same, that are on the same wavelength as you, and are willing to speak out and just say what they feel. You know what I'm saying? Just say what they feel, whether it be about another YouTuber, whether it be about a company, whether it be about whatever. Like, it fell off hard and then y'all killed it. Yeah, man. They don't know about the original JDS. I might go unlock some of those old joints. Salute everybody that was in JDS. But you know, it is what it is, man. Everybody got their own view of how they want to be represented in this YouTube game, sneaker culture, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just sometimes it just don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like I've realized, like I got strong opinions about shit, and I'ma say what I want to say. So with that being said, I really don't like other people to get tied into what I'm saying or feel some type of way. We need a reunion. Ron, that ain't never gonna happen. Never. Y'all could do the reunion. I'll watch too, but nah. Conversations would have to be had, like serious conversations, serious conversations. Because behind the scenes, man, a lot of people be doing a lot of different things. When that, like I tell y'all, when the camera come on, people act and say a lot of different things. Whereas behind the scenes on these, on these different chats and these Google Hangouts behind the scenes, the Google Hangouts that's not live, niggas be acting a certain way. He said, real talk, y'all the reason why we did soul food. Nah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Like I said, I'm looking to get back on, get a steady live podcast going. It's just, finding the right finding the right people that go and do their homework during the week and have something to talk about each week. And like I said, I'm about to just go live like I am right now. If anybody want to jump on, I got the link. I'll shoot it to you. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm always ready to just talk kicks, talk whatever, hip hop, music. Some people were just raised to be bitches. Nah, Ron always gotta go. Nah, it ain't about being raised bitches, nothing. Nah. I just think people feel differently. Especially the way I feel. The way I feel like I could speak out. I be saying shit because I always say, yo, if we leave it to the younger generation to hold the torch or bring in the newer generation of sneakerhead, it ain't gonna hold up to what we was raised on. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousins and older homies and things like that. When it came to this sneaker shit, they was always spitting real shit to me. Fashion, just and everything, how to get kicks, your hustle, keeping them clean. Like everything is a flip nowadays for these younger kids. They know the production number of everything. They know like what it's gonna be worth. They know when to get rid of it, when to sell it, like they have all the technology, they have all the info. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do? It's definitely not our generation. So the least I could do is try to tell them like, yo, there's rules to this shit. There's definitely rules to this game. I don't care what nobody said. There's rules to this shit. But you can't be mad at the next man's opinion. So how can you bump heads over opinions? No, I'm not bumping heads over opinions, Ron. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the shady shit niggas do behind the scenes. I'm not talking about opinions. I can sit here and have an opinion with the best of them, like, and agree to disagree and keep it moving. What I'm saying is when you're doing stuff behind the scenes, that's not the same as when you talk. Like if I talk about somebody, you can best believe that behind the scenes, I'm not talking to that person or trying to get down with that person. And then if I do piece it up with that person, you know what I'm saying? After I was talking shit, I'm gonna come back on here and say, "Yo, I'm cool with that nigga now. We had a conversation. We da 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 da." Because I never want to be. I never want to look funny. You know, yeah. If you understand what I'm saying without saying, you know what I'm saying. I really don't want to get into the behind the scenes of YouTube life. Like that shit is corny. Like everybody knows shit be going on behind the scenes. The average YouTube watcher, the person that doesn't do videos and things like that, you might not know if you're not in you just got to be in certain groups and know the right people to chop it up and talk about what's going on really behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Our sneaker was our sneaker ways are like the pager. Gone. It's all about the bots and flips. Word. I'm down for the podcast. Not you, bro. I'm talking about others. Oh, no, no, no. I know you wasn't talking about me like that, Ron. I know that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Behind the scenes is crazy for sure. Nah, it is, yo. That's what I be trying to say. Like this sneaker YouTube shit, behind the scenes, a lot goes down. A lot goes down. Like a lot of niggas is worried about the numbers. Some niggas is worried about the numbers and the views, and they playing it like chess. You know what I'm saying? Whereas there's other niggas that just do this shit just because. Like I do it just because it's something to do. Y'all, I'm sitting here chopping it up with y'all. We ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I didn't come here with nothing planned or anything like that. It's just Sunday night. I say, yo, what y'all want to talk about? Like, if there would have been nobody in here, I probably would have bullshitted, talked my shit for about 5, 10 minutes, and then jumped off. You know what I'm saying? But y'all in here chopping it up with me. All six of y'all salute was goody. Hit the like button. If not, hey, don't really matter. We still kicking it. So like you said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all politics. It's a lot of politics when it comes to this YouTube shit. And I know I'm not one to be politically correct. I'm not. So I stay away from that and I fuck with who fucks with me. That's pretty much it. If you fuck with me and you keep it 100, I'm loyal to the default. So I'll chop it up with you. But if not, I can go my separate ways and not really have no issues with you. It all comes down to if somebody else opens their mouth and says something. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I try to stay. I talk my shit and I stay out of other people's way. I give you the chance to defend yourself. Like to this day, yo, I'm still trying to get alive with school. And I feel like maybe he feels like the same way as like a damn D. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like from the Graham Hancock video. Now I gotta go see who the fuck is Graham Hancock. There's a video. Did somebody got a video on me? Or with me in the video? Word? How do you spell that? What video? This gotta be a troll from the Graham Hancock video. This nigga is a white nigga. I'm looking at a white guy. A white old dude. Is that what y'all talking about? Cause I ain't in no video. Unless y'all trying to say I look like an Egyptian. I don't know what's going on. That's the second time somebody that said that shit. So I'm just trying to figure out what the hell y'all talking about. Graham Hancock. I have no clue what y'all talking about. What you talking about, WWE? That's the other thing, especially on the internet. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Nigga said from the video. I don't think so. I do not think so, brother. But nobody ever comments back. What's the video? Put the video. Give me the name of the video that I'm in. Come from the Orlando live stream with Elon. Wrong guy, my friend. Oh, definitely. Definitely. But that's what's up. You at least you I hope you find who you looking for. Nah, I'm retro young, bro. Came from the Orlando live stream with Elon. Orlando live stream with Elon. Let's see if we can find out who the fuck that is. Orlando. Oh, Elon Musk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just watching that too. I watched some of that live stream. Were you talking about the Joe Rogan joint? The joint with Joe Rogan was fire. Elon Musk. He seemed like a he seemed like a I don't know. I wouldn't say he seemed like a weird dude, but like the with Joe Rogan asking him the questions, like his responses and like his timing to answering questions. You know what I'm saying? Did the new girl on Anytime have the guy slipping a bit? What you mean slipping? I think they did a good show for the first show. I definitely see she definitely fits. You know what I'm saying? She definitely fits with them. So I think Skinny's onto something there. They did a good show. It was more like a reunion show because they had the guy Sniper Jones. I think they've had him on before, and they had T Ward, which I don't really know anything about much about him. So that's no shot to him. But I don't really know too much about him other than through Mike Rich. And yeah, it was a pretty good show. I didn't watch the whole show. Excuse me. I think I watched maybe like an hour or so. I chopped it up in the comment section, and then I went about the rest of my night. Like I backed out. But it seemed like it was a good show. It wasn't their typical, I won't say it wasn't their typical. It wasn't, you know, drama filled or whatever. But it was a lot of good laughs. They had that roast session with Alias. That drink was dope. Niggas need to know if they going at it. If they coming to get that $20, that $20 what is it, finish line gift card from the Anytime podcast. You got 60 seconds to roast Alias. You better come correct. You know what I'm saying? Seemed like they went soft a bit, DM talk and all that. I don't think they went soft. I think they was trying to bring in the female listener, or to whenever you bring a female, that was the thing. Even with our podcast, whenever you bring a female into the podcast, whatever, it's sort of like you're trying to get the female listener. You know what I'm saying, from the female perspective, POV. You know what I'm saying. So she was good. I thought she held her own. You know what I'm saying. I thought she held her own with with the boys. But yeah, it was a good show. It just wasn't like I said. It wasn't like that bang smack you in your face. You know what I'm saying. It was PC. And Skinny knows. I tell Skinny. I always me and Skinny chop it up, and I say it all the time. Like they're there for like that's why I was gravitated to what they was doing because it wasn't PC. It was like straight raw uncut. And yeah, there were some situations, the Tony D, then the damn D, then the sneakerhead clothing line, the Jumpman Boston situation, it wasn't it. But that was all real conversation that's happening behind the scenes of YouTube. And that's why I want to start this, get this get this show started because I want to interview some niggas. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to some niggas. Which I think we could definitely start chopping it up. I already told Ron I would have won that gift card easy. Well, you better call next time, Ron. Next time they have the next episode, you better be on there. Yeah, I want to interview Ron, see how he's thinking. Which, if everything didn't mess up yesterday, we would have caught that little. I would have definitely asked him some questions on shit. We should see how she hold. Y'all female knew her shit. Yeah, perfect pair. You trying to. I'm in the mood to talk shit, but I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. But nah, salute to everybody. Like I said, salute to everybody that's keeping the conversation alive on YouTube. I think there's a lot more that goes in the sneaker game than just buying a pair every Saturday and reviewing it. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see you and Ron back together. Well, it wasn't like me and Ron wasn't ever cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, when everything, Ron, you know I ain't taking. Yo, I don't trust me. I'm a different breed. Like I have evolved enough to know when and where to talk my shit. But yeah, me and Ron, it was never no issue. There's never no issue with me and Ron. Me and Ron are always able to agree and disagree and continue on. Like that's just real nigga shit. Like so, whenever we got the contacts back up and linked back up, like I said, I was down. Like I was down a computer for a minute and shit. So I was doing a lot of shit through my phone and tablets and things like that. And I wasn't just trying to be on YouTube like that. So I fell back. And he was going through his little issues with, niggas always clapping his channel and hating and things like that. So everybody just had their own, you know what I'm saying, their own little thing that they was doing. And you got to remember how our crew came together. We was all doing something different on YouTube. Not to say something different, but we all was doing our own thing, our own channels, our own situations. And we came together at a time where nobody was pointing out the foo-foo shit going on in YouTube. So that's how we all came about. It was a live chat here, and then I did a live chat with Kevin What's Up, and Kevin What's Up linked me to Ron, and then I was linked to going AWOL, and then her souls was linked. She was watching it, and then we was like, fuck it, let's make her the first lady, and then this and that. Like it's just great. It's just dope how everything just linked up together. But Hugo Boss, Ron, it's a true story. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I ain't got nothing to like. To this day, I have 2 videos and one. Yeah, do I have 2? I think 2. But I know one of the videos is breaking down the whole JDS, like the whole JDS. And this was at a time that I thought this crazy, Ron, because this is at a time that I thought you was taking shots. I thought you was taking shots at niggas. So I had broke down the whole, like how it got started, who came up with the name JDS, like how just how everything came about. I shot a video, and yeah, it's on private. I never released it, but I think I have like 2 videos just breaking down like the way shit happened, and it came together too fast. It was all of a sudden. Yeah, man. It was but that time that's what I'm saying. Like that's when the conversation was real. Like niggas was really chopping it up and really getting down to the nitty-gritty of what's going on. And now it just seems like some people want to, and other people are like, I don't want to step on too many toes because I might need a shout out, or I might want to get featured on this person's channel, or you know what I'm saying, things like that. So niggas don't freaking really give that real opinion. But it's cool. It was dope. That's why I said a lot of these sneaker podcasts, like we have one of the longest. I think we went what? We went damn near 6 hours. And those are regular for us used to be like 3, 4 hours. 8 niggas, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm trying to think. Angel, me, Angel, Ron, Kevin, what's up? Gone AWOL, Her Souls, Jersey Deep. I don't even know how many that it is. Angel, me, Ron, Gone AWOL, Her Souls, Kevin, what's up? Jersey Deep. That's 7 niggas right there. And I think we had another nigga in there too. Sean Stay Fitted. That's 8. I don't know why. I think there's like one more. It was anywhere from like 8 to 10 people. Like everyone spoke on the BS that was going on the tube and wasn't scared to call out fake. Yeah, exactly. Red Feather, of course. Red Feather. I cannot forget that. I apologize for that one. But yep, Red Feather. That's 9. That's when, yeah. It was like 9 to 10 of us, like, and every night. And at that time, every night, that was winter too. Every night, snowstorm had hit some of us. So some of us was like just in the crib, just peeping videos and shooting videos around to each other, like, yo, you see this, you see that, you see this, you see that, you know what I'm saying? Then coming together, uh that was the first we had got a Sneaker Life wanted to try to expose them. Who else? And some of these people are still doing the same. They still doing the same thing they was doing then. Just nobody. That's why I said if you're not the one that's going to speak out and say something about it, 9 times out of 10, like everybody just standing around waiting to see if somebody says something. And then if nobody says anything, then they go and do the same thing. Because then all you're going to revert back to is, well, you didn't say nothing to so and so. So and so been doing that. You ain't saying nothing about that. What's in it? That's why it's like it don't matter who it is. If I feel some type of way about what they doing or what they showing on YouTube, nigga, I say something. Because at the end of the day, I do not want to be caught up in that. Scoop had super early Space Jams. Yeah, man. Like it was a whole Mike had fake cement for. Yeah, there was a whole lot going on at that time, yeah. That niggas were just letting fly. Like on camera. Like you're like, damn, like I know everybody sees this and nobody's saying nothing. But I mean, that's how it is. Like I figured, like one person told me, they said, "Yo, some niggas don't give a fuck about respect. They just want the money and the views and the clout. They don't care if niggas respect them or not." And I said, "Damn!" Like I had to really think about it. Like, you know what? You might be right. Like some niggas is just in it just for what it said it's for. They in it for the views. They in it for the fame of social media. They in it for the subs, so they can say they got crazy subscribers or followers. And they don't care if the majority of people think they fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about that. I care about that, me personally. Whether it's one person or whether it's 4 million, like I care if niggas think that I'll keep it 100. I want niggas to be like, yo, that nigga Retro Young. When it comes to this sneaker shit, that nigga is official. Like he's authentic. Like he gonna tell you what he feel like. It ain't gonna be no malice. But I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I could do it behind the scenes or I could do it like here publicly. It doesn't really matter. What I say publicly is the same thing I would say to the person behind the scenes if I had an issue with them, or if not even an issue with them, but if I had an issue with something they did publicly. Unbreakable was just starting. It had super OVO 10s. Suspect. Lionel, what's goody? Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Like I said, y'all, I've been rocking this little Marvin the Martian joint for a minute now. I just get stuck wearing things that I know not too many people have, and that I've been getting compliments on. People like, oh, that shit that has fire, that has fire. That's why I know, all right, that shit hitting. Like niggas might be going to look and see if they can find it, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time I see somebody with it, I'm trying to move on to something else. They doing for like 300 to 500 a month. How you gonna be a damn fool and not get paid for it? You mean they spending that much money, Perfect Pair? Yeah, some of these guys are spending, but like I said, they're using YouTube to pay to provide for YouTube. So the same way they get paid from YouTube, they're just taking that stuff, taking that money and going and selling it. I mean, going and buying their next review. And then a lot of them not keeping these shoes. A lot of them is bringing them shoes right back to the store or selling it to their man for retail. If I spend 190 on a shoe, all right. You got to figure like this. If I do a video, a cop video, right, and my man tells me, "Yo, if you can get a 9.5, let me know." Okay, so boom, I'll go to the store. I shoot the whole video like I'm going to the store, get the 9.5, show you the shoe. I review the shoe, and then take that same shoe and sell it to my man off camera. It's the same thing. Like you got the video you needed to see. You wanted to see me interact and go and pick up the shoe or do it on the raffle or whatever. However you wanted to see me do it, I gave you that content. And then I got rid of the shoe. So I didn't spend no money. That's being smart, honestly. If you're not really into buying every kick for yourself and trying to stack up your sneakers every Saturday, that's where I would say a YouTuber, if you're trying to start a sneaker channel, that's what you do. You buy a shoe on Saturday, you review that shoe, and then you get rid of that shoe and get your money back and do the same thing next Saturday. By the end of the month, that's 4 reviews, 4 shoes. Now, if you want to do the on feed and all that other shit, that's all on you. I'm just talking about if reviewing shoes is what you're trying to do and review a sneaker or going to a sneaker store, that's what you need to do. Because then you ain't spending no money, and you're in a sense through YouTube keeping up with the Joneses. Because ain't nobody ever gonna really ask like, "Yo, let me see that shoe you reviewed 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago." That shoe, especially if you think it's trash, I would want to ask some of these sneaker YouTubers like, "Yo, let me see the shoe from a month ago that you reviewed, such and such, that you spoke so highly of, and you did the on foot or did whatever." I would say about probably like 60 to 75% of them don't have that shoe. Maybe even more, 80% don't have that shoe anymore because it wasn't for keeps. It was just to be able to give y'all content. That's how it works. YouTube money, they not what do you say? YouTube money, they not getting paid and cooning their ass off. Ron said perfect pair. Oh, they getting paid. YouTube checks are not small, real talk. No, they're not. If you have the right subscribers and you're dropping those videos every day or every other day, you keeping it as consistent as you possibly can. Yeah, and you got ads popping on everything and listening. Yeah, you're not niggas is living off YouTube. So I can't that's why I don't knock the hustle. If you do it for a living, then I understand why you do what you do. What I'm saying is, if you don't do it for a living and you're still working a 9 to 5 and you're really killing, no, I can't say really killing yourself, but what I say is you're not being yourself. How about that? You're not being yourself on YouTube, then you're in for a rude awakening, nigga, because you're gonna have to fake. If you ever make it, you're gonna have to fake that shit to the wheels fall off, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So 100 YouTube is just keeping up with the Joneses, then reselling. Yeah, pretty much. That's all it is. They making money off their relationships and sponsors. Without that, there is no money. It could be possibly, but I don't think so. There's money. There's still money in YouTube. I think that's why niggas is going into becoming vloggers and doing a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is not just reviewing shoes anymore. Let's keep it a buck. Niggas is traveling. Niggas is going to sneaker events. Like sneaker events aren't even for sneakers no more. Niggas is selling apparel. I've been saying this for the last year, 2 years. It's to me, it's merch con. Fuck sneaker con. It's merch con. You going there to get some merch. Niggas ain't there really selling and flipping shoes. Like, yeah, when have you ever gone to a sneaker con and seen your favorite sneaker YouTuber have shoes on their table for sale? Think about it. The only one I know that does it on a regular is Zaya, where he's selling shoes. He has a table with shoes. I'm pretty sure he has merch also, but he has his table is for shoes. He's selling sneakers at SneakerCon. You dig what I'm saying? Those daily vloggers' lives are in shambles because of daily vlogging. Just look at PvP or CTFXC. I don't know who those are. I would think you're telling me those are different YouTubers. If you got 500K subs, and yeah, I've been seeing people under 10K acting like this is a career. It might be that because that's probably what they want. I was getting $100 a month for like 3 videos a week. Yeah, that's about right too. If your 3 videos you pumping out during that week are hitting, as long as they're hitting, yeah. I got YouTube checks. They deposited. It's no money for real. Like I said, I'm not willing to do what it takes to get that amount of money on YouTube. It's just too much. It's just too. It's like monetizing your life. It's too consuming for me. You must not be getting views and uploadings. Bro, that's stupid. What do you think of Timothy Delgado? The nigga from fucking Wildin' Out? I don't have no real thoughts on him. It seems like a cool dude. I mean, I never watched him on YouTube, so like I only saw him from Wildin' Out. I knew who he was, like I knew of him on YouTube, but I never watched his YouTube, had never been subscribed to him or things like that. 3 vids a week with 1,000 views is $100 a month easy. Yeah, pretty much. $300, you can't beat it. Yeah. All right, I'm talking when we did vids. YouTube better pay me 5K a month for me to make it full time. Did you see how he started on YouTube? Nah, I never saw how he started on YouTube. That's what I said. There's so much out there. You know of these people. You see some of their videos on YouTube. You might see some of their things, that are viral on YouTube and things like that. But I never saw how he started. I don't know how a lot of these people started on YouTube. I just see them where they're at now. But he's on Wild 'N Out. He's on television. He's getting paid very well. So if it went from that to that, what about that other dude, the bald head nigga? What's his name? Fusi Tube or some shit like that. I never watched him too, but I guess he done got super big on YouTube, and then he done broke down like Britney Spears or some shit, and now he's back up. I don't know. He was the OG shoe reviewer. That's what I'm saying. I think everybody is noticing that when it comes to sneaker YouTube, there's a ceiling. In other words, for you to break through that ceiling, it's a glass ceiling. But for you to get through that ceiling, you have to introduce and get the people to fuck with you on other shit. You can't just do this sneaker shit. As a side hustle, YouTube's cool. Exactly. Like it says a side hustle is if you care enough. I understand what make people watch lame ass people like that. It's yo, bro. That's like me saying I want to know why people watch the news. Like I don't watch the news because to me it's nothing but bad shit. Like it's nothing but bad news. Like so, what the fuck I want to watch the news for? But I understand it's good points. So it's the same thing what you saying, Ron. Like I don't understand why people watch these lame ass niggas. Well, to some people, It's like watching the news. It's just that's what they're almost accustomed to watching, or they're watching. It's new, it's fresh. They always most of the people that I'm pretty sure that you would call lame probably do a video a day, or a video every other day, or at least 3 videos a week. So it's giving YouTubers, people that watch YouTube, it's giving them content to watch. Sometimes it'd be the hater watching it, like, nigga, this nigga lame, but you'll still watch that whole video. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Fuzi always breaks down and comes back. Yeah, that's what people have been telling me. Because I just, like I said, I saw something on what was it, Academics page. DJ Academics was saying something, some responding to a video or whatever, and it was crazy because in the Fusi 2 video where he's talking and breaking down something, I saw Kais Omar and shit in the video and shit, and I didn't know they were boys and shit like that. So I was like, oh shit, like he must be really big, a really big like YouTuber to have Kais Omar just chilling in the back of his shit, and then go to find out that he got way more views than Kais. Like he got more subscribers than Kais. So I was like, oh shit, this nigga, like where have I been? Like I ain't never really heard of this nigga. I can say I've heard the name maybe, but as far as me really, do my homework and research or really look him up and try to, find out what he does, it's like, nah, I wasn't worried about that. Can't go wrong with coffee in the news channel in the morning. Nigga, you can have both of those. I don't do coffee or news. I'm good on that one. Hate be half the views. Yay, you gotta believe it though. Cat Williams went ham on Haddish. Yeah, he definitely did. Cat Williams went in. 90% of 95% of YouTube is lame as fuck. Real shit. 95? Goddamn, man. Sheesh. Fousey did a Madea movie. Yeah, I saw him in a Madea movie. He did what is that, Boo 2? And the only reason why I watched that shit is because of my shorty. You already know. Black women love Madea. Period. And if they don't love Madea, they think he corny. They think Tyler Perry corny as fuck. But for the majority of black women, older to, I would say, to 30s, from 30s and up, they fuck with Madea. They fuck with all Tyler Perry shit. On the real though, MGK or Eminem? MGK. Eminem is all right. I don't know how much more time I have left on here. Eminem is cool. I don't watch TV at all, Ron. Fuck black TV. I don't watch TV at all. Eminem is nah. Too little, too late. I'm over it. I think Joe Budden said it best. We're done with being amazed. I've stopped being amazed with Eminem probably like 3-4 albums ago. When he stopped being Slim Shady, I stopped worrying about Eminem. And like I said, he can and like, well, not like I said, but like Joe Budden said, because a lot of the stuff that I was saying like the week prior to his podcast, that Joe Budden podcast, which is definitely probably #1 fucking podcast in the game right now as far as hip hop and shit, and just like talking spit. But Eminem can rhyme words great. Like he can rhyme words beautifully. But as far as him saying something that I want to hear or a song that is going to be on repeat, I listened to Kamikaze one time and I will never go back to play any of those songs. That's just me being like real. And the best song on there to me is the one with Joyner Lucas. And it's basically because of Joyner Lucas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Any of the old M albums, y'all can keep me, y'all can miss me with that. Now, I'm not saying he's not a legend. He's a legend. But MGK spit some shit. And then that response, that kill shot response was Falling was hard, but I don't care. Like, so it's not no song that's on repeat. It didn't get no replay value. That's what I'm saying. I've listened to it once. I listen to shit by replay value. Replay value. How many times do I want to hear it? How many times am I going to search that song out to play? Especially while I'm at work. At work, it's for podcasts and new albums. That's how I do it because I'm basically locked in. I'm at work, so I can listen to a whole album straight through. If I get to the end of somebody's album and I don't want to press repeat and listen to it again, or at least go back and check a couple of the songs that was fire on it that I thought, then to me, it is what it is. I'm not going to say it's not a good album. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? He said, "We tired of being amazed." Haha. That's how I feel. It ain't a banger. Yeah, like I'm not amazed anymore about Eminem. Like you got to figure. I feel like we all were caught up in that whirlwind. Like, oh, the white boy rapper who can put words together crazy, has black friends that respect him, and he still hasn't said the word nigga yet. Like I feel like M need to say it now. I feel like this is the time. You want the controversy? Be like, yo, look at here. I fucks with the nigga. I fucks with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is my nigga. Like at this point, there's no way you can't tell me that he did. I know they say, oh, he doesn't say it. He doesn't say it in real life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't say it behind the scenes and some shit like that. But nah, and you one of us, bro. And we are here to tell you that niggas ain't listening to the Eminem album like that. We just not. I'm here to tell you. That's not taking nothing from you because we respect you as a legend. But when it's time to back out and chill, the same thing goes with Lil Wayne. It just don't stick to Eminem. Like I don't give a fuck about this Carter 5. Wayne could keep that shit. I'm hoping that Wayne take his money that he just got from Birdman, since now he is the number one owner of Cash Money. I'm hoping he just retires and lets Drake and Nicki sell however much they need to sell to pay whatever they need to pay, and let Wayne chill. Like I don't need a Carter 5. I don't need it. You start working against your legacy. Like if you're not putting out no heat. Now don't get it twisted. That shit with Swiss that Wayne just dropped is fire. Or should I say the shit Swiss dropped featuring Wayne, because obviously it's Swiss's song. It's on his album, but it's fire. But I don't need it. Um, Adidas all white Yeezy next, court purple and pine green ones as well. Yeah, that's the rollout. All things I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about that Yeezy, that white Yeezy, that and I might maybe the Salt 500. I might jump on that one, but not the 350 white, the cream, whatever that shit is. The court perp is dope. The green is dope. Both of those, if I can get them to resell, cool, or trade towards towards a wave runner. Obviously, that's what I'll be trying to do. People ushering him out like they doing Nicki. Well, they're not doing. Well, Nicki gonna be. She's gonna be around. There's not too many other female rappers. See, the thing is, with Eminem, there's more male rappers than female rappers. So Wayne M has way more competition. And Eminem's music right now, like, excuse me, even though he has his stands and his set followers and things like that, yo, this younger generation doesn't really know or care you rhyming all that scientifical trifical shit. Like niggas is gonna rock with you for a day or two and then they move on. That's what the generation is based on. Meanwhile, all the old heads like me and older that lived with music, and when music had a soul, that shit niggas is still bumping shit from Biggie and Pac because it resonated with you. It was just like it was like eating a real home cooked meal compared to eating McDonald's, my nigga. By the time you're ready to shit or fart, nigga, you hungry again after eating McDonald's. But with a real meal, that shit stick to your ribs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the best way for me to explain it. Like Eminem's music don't stick anymore. Like it hits for a little while, and you're like, okay, yeah, it's cool. And then a couple weeks later, you on to the next fucking snap dance or whatever the fucking shit. That's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They need to know when to hang their gloves up. I hate this whole I need to say rap mentality. Yeah, like I don't know. Next company to have the biggest release, Nike or Adidas? Um, I'm gonna go with Adidas. And the only reason why I'll say Adidas is because they're the only ones that have a new shoe coming this year. All the shoes that are coming for Nike and Jordan brand. Well, Nike I guess has some new shoes, but it's like the beginning of new shoes. Like if you said to somebody, I could get you a Nike React for retail or a brand new Yeezy model for retail or a Jordan for retail, any Jordan release right now for retail or a new Yeezy release for retail, you're not going to get, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get the same, the wave is going to be different. So I think they're putting out they're putting out the what, that translucent version of the 350. So it'll be the V2, but it's a V3 version in a sense with the, you know what I'm saying, with the see-through sided panels and then the 3M lacing. Like I think that was gonna be the biggest. And next you have the new color of the Wave Runners. Like I said, what Adidas is doing is more important than Nike, but Nike has the bigger, I guess you could say, splash because everybody's waiting for them Concords. Everybody's waiting for the whatever ones are gonna drop. It doesn't matter which ones it is. Look at those Nigel Sylvester shits. Like them shit still did numbers, even though they looked like they were worn already. You know what I'm saying? Any of the off whites coming out. There's a few, you know, rumors of some dope 11s coming out like towards the end of this year. Those olive joints. I think my shorty wants those. I saw a picture the other day of those. Then y'all niggas was talking to me about fours and shit like that. Like, so there's definitely special shoes coming out for Nike Jordan brand, but I would have to say Adidas due to the fact of it's the new. It's a new shoe, new model, new everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, even down to the human race. Like it's just new. It's just new as far as Nike is established. Adidas is established. Don't get it twisted. But they're now establishing new models and new hype to their brand. So next year it's all Nike Jordan brand. I don't see Adidas really. Adidas is gonna have to pull out the stops because the things that they've been showing us as far as Yeezys and human races and other collabs they got, I haven't really saw the right colorway to be like, oh, those shits is fire. Maybe because they're limited, they'll sell a lot. But you know, I think Adidas is going to be ahead before the end of this year, and then ahead as far as what people are anticipating. But then by the time the Concords hit, everybody's on Jordan Wave from then on out. From Concords, from December to February, Nike Jordan brand has it locked. Whatever they have planned after that, which we hear the rumblings of, I think Jordan brand will be back up on top. Said Revival was trash. WB Nike Cortez. Outside of Yeezy, Adidas is dead. See through V2 is trash. Human Race, true. I still want the first Pusha T cream joints. Yeah, I still want the first Pusha T joints. I definitely still want those. I don't know if I want the cream ones around. I want the black ones though. I want them to be able to wear like, you know, everyday type of wear joint. So I definitely would want the black ones. Salute all 11 in here rocking with your boy. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button for a nigga. I'm chilling. I'm just kicking shit. Just kicking shit. Chlorophyll threes go hard to me. I like those, but I want to see them in hand. I like the picture. I'm not going to say they fire, but I like the picture. So I want to see what they look like in hand. It's the same thing with those fly knit threes. Niggas didn't really know what to expect until, you know what I'm saying, you saw them in hand, and then you're like, oh, okay, these shits is all right. Because I know that flying it bullshit they did on a couple other Jordans, I'm like, what the fuck were they thinking when they did this? Like what the fuck were you thinking when you did a flying it one or a flying it low? Like, what the fuck are they thinking chopping the fucking Bordeaux? Why are they chopping that 7 in half? Like, things like that just leads you to just wonder, like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing in the boardroom? or in the meeting. Like in the meetings, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like who do y'all have in these meetings telling y'all that this is okay? Those 13s look like gray oxidized 14s. I guess that's the chlorophyll play on the name, nigga. So they made them flying at threes limited. If not that, they're sitters. Well, you know what? Either way, those shits went. I don't really mind. I don't understand what's so wrong. Why people put the label of sitting, like shoes sitting. Like that's how you bought shoes back in the day. We didn't call that sitting. We call that, yes, Foot Locker still got pairs. That's what we called them. Nigga saw you with a pair of, yo, my nigga, where you get them shits from? I got them from the Foot Locker at at the Galleria. Oh, word, they still got pairs there? Like, yeah, there's still some joints there. That's it. Niggas didn't go, oh, yeah, I saw those the other day on the shelf. Them shits is sitting, sitting like ducks, my nigga. You got them shits on, them shits is sitting, bro. Who the fuck even talked like that back then? Like, that wasn't even a conversation. Like, were they still sitting? Hell fucking yeah, you better hope they still sitting, nigga. Because there was no Instagram or fucking Twitter or fucking sneakers app or fucking J23 app or 23 is back. I don't even think that shit was around then. Like, it might have been, but shit. It said low sevens is the worst decision ever. I don't even know who the fuck thought of that. For real, for real. Don't have a problem with sitters. I just hate people paying 200 when they don't have to. Yeah, but see, that's what you have to do. Like, that's like saying you gonna wait to the end of the. That's like saying I'm gonna wait to the end of the wait to the end of the night before I go to McDonald's to buy a burger. Because if I go to buy the burger right before they close, they've had it there. They're gonna give it to me for half price or some shit like that. Like, so if you sit around and they drop a shoe, they say, "Hey, we selling this shoe for $200." If you really want that shoe, and that shoe is $200, then my nigga, go buy that shoe at $200. Do not wait or try to say, "Oh, I'm gonna wait to da 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 da," because then that's you at your own risk. That's you at your own risk. So that ain't really got nothing to do with the sitting game. Because then the same people that'll go, "Oh, I wanted to wait to see if they sat because I didn't think though too many people was gonna buy it." When the reselling nigga goes in there with him and his four other homies, and they buy up all of them motherfucking shits and sit them at the crib or storage or wherever they got them shits posted, waiting to post them online for $200 and $300 more than what they cost. And then you can't buy them at retail at $200. Or the nigga that's waiting at clearance or Nike outlet or whatever, and he buys up all the motherfuckers because you wasn't able to get there or forgot or whatever, wasn't there on the day that they finally did hit clearance, then my nigga, you gotta pay to play. I tell niggas every day, like if you in this sneaker game and you want a certain shoe, pay to play. You will always get your shoe. That's why I said there's no reason, there's no reason to play the early game. There's no reason to play the overseas or the wholesaler game and all that other shit. Oh, I get them from the factory and all that other shit. What's the point of playing that game? Pay to play and get your shoe. Pay to play and get your shoe. Said the new generation dumb as fuck. They just uneducated, bro. They have so much information. The information has made them comfortable in a sense. Comfortable at being misinformed. They're so informed, they're misinformed. That's how it works for them. Like I said, shout out everybody just chopping it up, chopping it up. Sunday night. I don't even know how long this is right now, but probably another. I'm gonna dip out of here like 11. It's 10. I got like 15 minutes, but salute all y'all chopping it up. To me, that's the best part of copping kicks, getting them for the lowest price possible. Yo, by any means, do what you do. Like I said, but you've also been in the game for a while. So you've had a pair, whatever pair you going back to cop, you've probably had it twice, if not once already. So that's different. I'm talking about this generation. I'm saying if you want to shoot, do not play the patient game where you gonna sit and wait, because then you either end up being upset. It's one or two things. It's a 50-50 chance. If you sit and go, oh, those are probably gonna sit, they'll probably hit clearance, they'll probably hit the outlets, they'll probably go down in price. Yeah, they probably could. But then if they don't, and then you can't buy that shoe anywhere else other than it being taxed wherever you go, whether it be eBay, whether it be StockX, Goat, Macari, iOffer, wherever you go to get that shoe, Instagram, wherever you go to get that shoe, if it's tax on it, you have to pay to play. You can't complain then, because you sat around thinking that you was going to get it for a low price. That's all I'm saying. If you sit around thinking you're gonna get a low price, or it's gonna hit clearance, or it's gonna hit the outlet, whatever, and it doesn't, and then when you go to look for that shoe, it's super duper beyond your means of pricing, or it's way more than what you want to pay for it, the only person you can blame is yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's why I pay to play. If I want a shoe, I'm gonna pay for the shoe some way or some way. I'm either gonna trade up to it. I'm gonna do something to get that shoe when I want that shoe. I'm not gonna sit and wait. It's crazy because most of the time, like clearance and outlet near me is not close. It's not close. The outlet is, I would say, about 45 minutes from me to an hour from me, and clearance is probably like an hour 20, maybe, from me. So with both of those, when I do get a chance to catch clearance, go to Nike clearance or go to the Nike outlet, I go usually for apparel. I don't really go for sneakers. I might catch some sneakers there. If I catch some sneakers there, then that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, I usually catch a lot of shit for my shorty because her foot is small and they usually have pairs left over in her size. But in my size, they'll have the shoe there, but it won't be in my size. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be a shoe that I would want to cop for a decent price, and it'll be like, hey, well, they just don't have no 8 or 8.5, so then I'm fucked. So a lot of that shit is due to luck. If you're not doing that shit every day, if you're not there when they dropping those shoes and releasing those shoes or getting those shipments in that they're putting out on the floor, there are people that are the regulars of shopping at these things. Your outlet's 5 minutes away. Golly, sheesh. You a lucky man. You got the outlet 5 minutes away. I wish. See, I used to have a homie that worked in it. This was a this was at least 6 years ago. And he used to hit me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he used to let me know when certain things had came in, or if the rumors was true. Like, I would call him like, yo, I heard y'all getting such and such this week. And he'd be like, yeah, they should be coming in soon. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But other than that, it's really if you there every day or every other day, or if you gotta pop into these places and check. It's not like what's the name? It says StockX changed the game. You think? I don't think StockX changed the game. I just think StockX put a number on it. I think the same thing was going on eBay. You just had to search through the pages of shoes to see where people were selling them at. But I think StockX, if anything, I don't think it changes the game. I just think it informed everybody. It made the average person that might buy a sneaker once every 3 months or two sneakers every 3 months. It made him into the expert now because he could go, well, this shit was going for this on here. So that's why I bought this because it sells for this. You know what I'm saying? Whereas before, you had to know your sneakers. You had to know what was hot in the street. You had to know what niggas was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't really have to. You go to the app. You go to the app, you look and see what prices is that was things that you know what I'm saying? You see where people are pre-ordering stuff at, and you go, okay, this is what I'm pretty gonna ask. Okay, if y'all are pre-ordering it for 460, I'm gonna go buy it at 200 and I'm gonna price it at 390. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how niggas is doing it now. He said, "Where the hoes at, cuz?" I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. I can't tell you where the hoes at, bro. I'm too old to even be dealing with hoes. When I in my younger days, I could have told you where the hoes at. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real though. I keep it real with you. I used to know where the hoes at, but now I'm gonna leave it for the young niggas. Let y'all tell me where the hoes at. Outlet close, but it's never anything there. That's what I'm saying. Like it's never anything there because you got to be there when that shit is hitting. There's niggas there that know when them shit is coming in and cleaning that shit out. I love when resellers return stuff. I'll get retros for 30, 40% off. That's great. That's where you at. That shit don't be over here. Now StockX dropping the commercial. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that commercial. Yeah, StockX is really coming into his own. That's the one thing I say they're beating Flight Club on. Flight Club has been doing it for years, but Flight Club has yet to really connect with the people in a whole. Same thing with I even think Stadium Goods is doing a little better, but Stadium Goods is super, super overpriced to me. Flight Club and what's in it? Round two is probably the best place doing it. And that means because they're doing apparel and sneakers and lifestyle and accessories and vintage and you know what I'm saying? Like round two gallery, they really got it locked for shit. And that's not close to me either. That's about an hour away, give or take, maybe like an hour and a half, depending on traffic. But they got it popping. For resellers to change the game, it's too easy. eBay, you got to deal with schemers and not paying motherfuckers. Yeah, nah, that's true. That's true. But there's other sites. That's what I said. I really deal with freaking Macari. I haven't really done a lot of selling on StockX. I think what one, maybe one or two shoes I've sold on StockX. Everything else I've really sold on Macari. That's MERCARI. I don't even know what my fucking. I'm trying to think. What is my code for Macari? MERCARI. Yeah, you get $10 off if you I'm trying to find this for you. It won't tell me my code. Oh, it's gonna do the link. It's not gonna do the what's in there. I will find out the code, but MERCARI. If y'all don't have that app, it's a pretty cool little app. It reminds me of a like a I offer or a Let It Go or that type of shit. And there you can definitely find some deals. You can definitely finagle. You know what I'm saying? Finagle prices with people and yeah, it's definitely a good thing. A good little app to fuck with outside of these other bigger name brands. And they don't take big money of your percentage. You know what I'm saying? I think they just bumped it up. At one point, I think it was at 5%. Now they at 10%, maybe. I think it all depends on how you do, like the shipping and things like that. But it's everything worked into the price. So I sell shoes on there because it's easy. It's everything worked in. Shipping is already worked into the price. You can decide who's shipping. You can make an offer. And then if it's accepted, it gets taken right, I'm saying, straight from your account, and then shipping, labeling. There's no room for what's the word? Like the eBay, like what Perfect Pay was just saying, the problem with scammers, or people not paying and shit like that. There's no room for anything, any fakes, there's no room for any scamming situations, because I don't get if you're a seller, you don't get paid until the person rates you, and vice versa. You don't get your money until the person rates you, and vice versa. So StockX, free shipping, and 8%. Yeah, but that depends on if you had a bunch, if you've already sold with them. When you start off selling with StockX, you don't even get no free shipping, nigga. Yeah, 8%. And yeah, that StockX a lot of the times appears to be sitting if you don't sell straight to them. I say with StockX, the best thing to do with StockX is to sell it straight to them. 9 times out of 10, they're giving you a decent price. They're giving it to you faster than anybody, because you can go buy that shoe on Saturday, ship it to StockX on Saturday, and probably have your money before Wednesday or Thursday, if not Tuesday. Yeah, that's what I meant. My fault. My fault. Perfect pair. You're right. Yeah, free shipping, but the percentage that starts at 10 to 11. Yeah, definitely starts higher. 8% is after you've done you've definitely done some business through there. But that would be my advice to niggas. If you have the time to buy a pair and wait, what, 2, 3, and this is what I'm saying on Saturday. You buy on Saturday, you could probably get your money by like Tuesday, Wednesday. And yeah, some same day money. Yeah, yeah. Because some people do get their money like really fast. But like I said, that's the people that they've been doing business with. Because like I said, I have homies that started off on StockX with StockX, and they're getting their money now fast. But before, they wasn't getting. They when they sold a shoe on Saturday, they had to wait until Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think Wednesday was the latest. Somebody, what's the name? But I think that was just because the package was got delayed or held up somewhere on the way to them and shit. But it's my old lady. Hell yeah, though. That's what's up. Perfect pair. It did happen after a while. You're right. Now, as soon as they scan, I'm paid. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like when they first started out, we both saying the same thing. Perfect pair. But when they first started out, there was a little wait. Now it's definitely moving a lot faster for most of my niggas that are rocking with StockX. Shout out everybody who is in the live, at least in the comment section. See, if you don't write in the comment section, I don't know if you in here, but I appreciate you. Hit the like button. Salute to the perfect pair. June Stone, Ron Reviews 2.0, GMST. Who else is in here? Lionel Arghetto. If I'm messing the name up, my fault, my brother. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Just trying to see who else is in the comment section. I'm just trying to shout everybody out. Hugo Bossman was in here. Um, who else? Um, damn, the WWE guy. people that was coming over here from another live chat somewhere else with Elon Musk. That's crazy that they said, "Are you the dude?" Renadad, Bernadette, Detroit Kings 313, CWA, Chris Petty, Zeta General. Um, Jersey Deep, yeah, and I think that's everybody. That's what's up. That's what's up. Salute to everybody that was in here. Go subscribe to all those names. If they have a channel, go subscribe to them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't care for StockX. I'd rather resell it myself and get my full profit. That too. That too, Ron. That's always the best. Yeah, it's always about what your local scene is like. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to reselling kicks. So excuse me. If you can sell your kicks locally, which like I said, if you can sell it to somebody locally, that's the best thing because it's 1, 2, 3, cash in hand, done. Don't have to worry about it. But you already know. You don't know how we give it up. It is 11 o'clock on my side of town. I am about to hit the streets for a little bit. Gotta go pick up my old lady. And get something to eat. I don't know what the fuck I want to eat. I know she gonna be hungry. Figure out what she want to eat. But appreciate everybody chopping it up on the live. I dropped a video today. It ain't really about nothing. It's me just talking shit. I'm trying to get back consistent. Ron, we gonna talk. We gotta put together something so we can come back. I need you to come back. Let me vent. Type of Ron, nigga. I need you to be on your shit. We ain't gonna start no. We ain't gonna pick no fights. No, you know what I'm saying. We ain't gonna start no issues, but we gonna talk our shit. So wrap it up. CEO podcast or some type of show we gonna put on. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple ideas for what I want to do personally, but if we gonna collab and do something, we can definitely do that. You know, we've been thinking about it. So don't think people ain't trying to come and create some content for y'all. As you could say, I dropped a video today, so please go check it out if you have time. If you don't, that's cool too. It ain't really nothing. My rental still get paid. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know. I'm about to jump off this joint. Normally I would say I'm addicted. You're addicted. But my new thing is thank you for watching. Bang bang.